Here we have an Abarth 695, which is quite rare. There's not many of those around, and this is a lovely looking one. It's that like Nardo grey, but obviously that's not the colour scheme for it, but it's a very similar sort of colour, and with the red decals, really does suit the car. Lovely car. Now, like all of these sort of cars, and 595s is no exception to it, they don't really have high security on them. They have no alarm systems. They just have a remote central lock-in key and a chip in the immobiliser. The chip that has the immobilisation, thieves get around that quite easily. They either plug into the OBD port, and lately they've been scanning the actual ring itself and getting the key information and then mimicking a key. So they get them started and off they go, and they can do that really quickly. So it is a bit of a concern. So I always say an additional security is essential for one of these sort of cars, because they're just a pocket rocket, aren't they, really? You know, they're quick little fun cars, and they're desirable. So, you know, you don't want it to go missing, so security, I'll say, is essential. Now, there are various security products that you could opt for to protect this. The one that I highly recommend is a Pandora system. In particular, what we installed in this one is a Pandora Mini BT. Now, the reason why I say the Pandora alarm system, because it is a Category 1 Thatch-improved alarm and immobiliser, but it still works with your factory remote as if, you know, you have nothing in there. But at the same time, it gives you added protection that you have to carry this little tag with you. And if you don't carry that tag with you, the alarm system won't actually disarm and the immobiliser won't actually disengage. So the alarm system has to see that. So if anyone mimicked the key in whatever shape and form they do it, or even if they took the key, they won't be able to actually disarm the alarm system, or will they be able to get it started? They'll be able to gain entry, but as soon as they gain entry, the alarm system spends 5 seconds looking for this, can't see this, and it will go off. But however, the immobiliser is immediate. So even within that 5 seconds, you still can't get it started. As soon as this is introduced to the system, it would actually disarm the alarm system and disengage the immobiliser. So this is why I say it's quite a nice alarm system to go for, because you just use your normal remote day to day as long as you carry that with you. There's no further intervention, there's no other remotes that you need to press buttons for. You just got that, and that's it. So let me demonstrate that to you. At the moment it's armed and it's locked, but what I've done, I've taken the battery out of the tag. So what that simulates, that the tag is not actually present, and all I'm using is the normal key to actually unlock it. So it unlocks, as it would do. It's now spending 5 seconds looking for the tag, can't see the tag, so the alarm goes off. So it doesn't matter if I lock it or unlock it, it's just not going to disarm. And the immobilisation, so if you come and have a look, so if I try to start it, it won't start. There's absolutely nothing there, as you can see. So what I'm going to do now is put the battery in the tag. Now what I'm actually displaying is the tag is now present. So if I come to unlock it, the alarm's chirped to disarm. If I jump in, the alarm is absolutely disarmed. So if I want to start the vehicle now, it starts up. They do sound nice, they really do. So that just demonstrates without this tag, you cannot disarm the alarm system and you cannot get the vehicle started, which gives you that protection that you need, especially for one of these things. With the Mini BT, as part of it, you get the interior sensor, so a movement sensor inside the actual cab will trigger the alarm system off. It has a dual zone shock sensor, a warn-away shock sensor, and a main trigger shock sensor. So it's sort of like an impact, and it will trigger the alarm system off. Also has a tilt sensor and a motion sensor. So if it's jacked up or dragged, it will trigger. So you've got full protection with that one alarm system, which is, I think, is absolutely ideal and really easy to use, because you just use your factory remote. The other thing that you could use the Pandora system, you can actually use it as a remote. And by pushing that, disarms the alarm, unlocks your doors, locks your doors, and arms the alarm system. That's just a little added thing that we do, especially with the Abarths. You also get an app, and with the Mini BT, it's a Bluetooth app, and there you could also disarm the alarm system and unlock your doors and arm the system and lock the doors, and that's just through the app. The controls for the all the sensors, you could adjust that with the app, so that's a nice feature. You don't have to actually go to any sensors to actually adjust it on a pot. It's all done via the Bluetooth app. So if you think it's too sensitive, knock it down a little bit, save it, it's done. So it's all easy to use on the app. So that's my personal recommendation, and they're the reasons why I personally recommend it. The Pandora Mini BT on the Abarth 695.